Hey guys, this is Camille Westmoreland with iMarkets Live, and I am sharing some information with you today on strategy for building your iMarkets Live business efficiently and effectively. So let's go ahead and jump in. First, starting with a few disclaimers. This is definitely a basic strategy for you to hit rank. Certain factors can cause a strategy not to be as accurate, such as IBO holders not having two customers that they need underneath them, you having a power leg that is extremely large, different things like that can come into play. Also keep in mind that if you have more than three legs, two must meet the totals for the largest group volume, and then the others can be combined. But I recommend doing this strategy based off of three legs. There are other ways to hit the rank through building strong legs, but this strategy is the bare minimum per leg. And for the best results, only upgrade once you have a minimum of two active customers because you have to have the 55% rule into play. So, as I mentioned, this is the best organizational structure for you to have for this strategy: three, getting three, getting three. This is a copy of your back office, which is extremely important. The things that you want to focus on are your PRSV as well as the 5545 GV column for this strategy. You don't really have to pay attention to the QV column. Qualified GV is what it says on the screen. You don't really have to pay attention to that for the strategy, but it's exciting to see those numbers move. So let's just jump into the strategy. So what we have right here is a breakdown that I've created for the purposes of this particular strategy. Now, with regards to the strategy, it's broken down for every rank that iMarkets Live has to offer. What I want you to pay attention to is, for example, personal customers. Each rank requires that you have a certain amount of personal customers. So that's the reason that you see three or four there. So when you're looking at your back office on the screen that I just showed you, where it says PRSV, you want to make sure that you have that right amount of customers. So if it says you need three customers, your PRSV column must say 435 minimum. If it says that you have to have four customers based on your rank, it needs to say 580 at the minimum. So just definitely keep that in mind. For the sake of time, I'm not going to go through the entire chart, but I am going to go through a few of the ranks to kind of give you an example of how the chart flows so you can have an understanding of what it means, and then you will be able to utilize this going forward to hit ranks. A lot of people on my team have been utilizing this chart that I created, and they are popping ranks easily because if you just follow the system and follow what is there, you won't have any issues. So let's just start at Platinum 600. If you look at Platinum 600, you have to have a total QV of 1,740, which is 12 subscribers. With iMarkets Live, you have to have, you cannot have more than 40% of your volume come from each leg. So what I did is it's 40%, 40%, 20%. So what I did was I took that 1740 and calculated what 40% of that was. So that's 725, which is 5 subscribers. Remember, you have to have 55% customers per leg. So 55% will put you at roughly about 3 customers or 435 points. So this is what you're looking for in your back office. And as you're growing your organization and helping your leaders, you want to look at these numbers and say, okay, for my first leg I need 725, but I have 580, so that means I need to get one more subscriber in this leg. That's kind of the whole angle and strategy that you want to go with. We just had some people hit higher ranks of Platinum 5000 and Chairman 10 using this particular chart and strategy, because with the system that our back office utilizes, it's hard to look at the QV to determine where you should place and what you should do. So this particular chart itself lays it out. And so if you get your 3 legs to these numbers, it will automatically take you there. If you have a particular leg that has already surpassed, that's okay. Work on your other legs and push them to these numbers. And by doing so, you put yourself in position to qualify for the rank and be on your way to the next rank. So back to this Platinum 600. You see that in that first leg, you need at least 725, which is 5 subscribers. In your second leg, you need at least 725, which is 5 subscribers. In your third leg, you need 290, which is 2 subscribers. So if you build in accordance to that, then you put yourself in position to pop that rank immediately, extremely fast. Now, remember, there are other factors that can play into that, and some may be asking the question. The difference between a subscriber and a customer is this. A subscriber is an IBO who has the platinum package. A customer is a platinum package holder only that is not an IBO, that is not building. So remember, your organization does have to be 55% customers, but the strategy that we utilize that makes sure that we stay in compliance is this. Every person enrolls as a customer. It's a lot of people that may want to build, which is fine. So even as I started as a customer, I did not upgrade until I got my first 3 customers. So immediately got my first 3 customers and upgraded, and I was at the first rank of Platinum 150. If you get yourself and your team into position to duplicate that process, you will never be out of the 55% rule requirement, which means that you're able to utilize all the volume that's coming in to help you hit your next rank. So just to kind of go for another example, you have your Platinum 5000. That is the rank that I am pushing for right now, you guys. So super excited about that. So with the Platinum 5000, as it states, I need to have 3 personal customers. I actually have 12, so I'm good with that. And then it says your total QV is 32,625. I'm working towards that. I'm right around 19,000, I believe. So what I am looking at, I have my 3 legs, you guys. So I'm looking at my first leg, and I need to have 13,050. I don't have that. So what do? I do the math to figure out how many more people I need to place under my first leg. And then I go to my second leg. I'm not at 13,050 in that leg either. And so I do the math to see how many more subscribers do I need to get to 90 in that leg. And it goes forth even with that third leg, where I have to have 6,525. So I do the math. Okay, I need 20 more people in this particular leg. And so that's the strategy, guys, that you use. So if you can get your team to duplicate you to the point of everybody stays a customer and they upgrade once they get their 3, you're always in compliance with the 55% rule, which means that when the 40% rule comes into play, you're able to maximize on all of the volume that comes through your organization to help you hit rank. So if you just focus on your 55-45 column that I mentioned and watch those numbers grow and push towards the numbers on this chart, you can easily hit your ranks extremely fast. So that's all that I want to share with you guys. If you have questions on anything that I presented, feel free to leave your message in the comment section, or if you have my number or email, feel free to email me. I would love to, answer your questions or anything like that you have. I'm excited about the things that are happening at IML, and you all have a great day. God bless.